What is the best time for sex in a day? Hello everyone, I am Yu. My husband and I have been married for 5 or 6 years and our relationship is very stable, but our concepts of sex are very different. My husband wants to pursue excitement and thinks that he has more energy in the morning, so he wants to try having sex in the morning. But I'm a very conservative person in this regard, and I always think that this kind of thing should be done at night. But I am afraid that it will affect the relationship between husband and wife if I refuse too many times. I would like to consult from a medical point of view. When is the best time for sex in a day? Is morning better or evening better? When is the best time for sex in a day? To be honest, in a day, morning is indeed the ideal time for sex. On the one hand, from the perspective of male physiology, men's testosterone is the highest around 9 o'clock in the morning, and their physical functions and emotions are in the best state. It is easier to get orgasm in the morning, and testosterone is lower late at night, and the quality of sex will be worse. On the other hand, from a physical point of view, after a day of work, both men and women are very tired when they return home. In the morning, after a night of sleep, they are more energetic and more likely to feel pleasure. But in fact, many couples basically have no time to have sex around 9 in the morning. American sexologist Drive Jess as the lead pointed out that men are confident and powerful in the early morning, have a high quality of sex, and can also reap these benefits. Restart body functions. The physiological functions of the human body are in a downhill state during sleep, and waking up in the morning to have sex can restart various physiological functions of the body. Make people more beautiful. Orgasm has the effect of promoting blood circulation, and sex releases dehydrogenation to make the skin look smoother and people become more beautiful. Helps to develop a good habit of going to bed and getting up early. If the couple reaches a consensus on having sex in the morning, they will go to bed early at night and reserve more time for sex in the morning, thus developing the habit of going to bed and getting up early. More energetic to face a day's work and life, sex itself can promote the relationship between husband and wife, and the body will secrete endorphins during sex, making people more energetic to face work and life. Reduce the chance of illness. Appropriate sex in the morning can increase the content of immunoglobulin A, thereby enhancing the function of the human immune system. Helps to enhance male self-confidence. Most men's testosterone is highest at 6 a.m., and after a night's rest, men are more confident in having sex in the morning. 2. There are 3 golden times for couples, each with its own advantages. Harmonious sex between husband and wife can help enhance the relationship between the two, but some old drivers want to have a better sex life, so they might as well have sex during the golden time. October is the golden time period of the year. Testosterone secretion in October. Testosterone helps stimulate male sexual vitality and can also produce semen. Women have the highest chance of pregnancy in this month. In a month, the 3 days before and after the female ovulation period are auspicious days. In a month, women who have sex in the middle of the menstrual cycle, that is, 3 days before and after ovulation, are more likely to have an orgasm. In a day, 9 o'clock in the morning is the most ideal. In a day, men's testosterone secretion is the highest at 9 o'clock in the morning. The desire is the highest, and the body function is also in the best state, so it is easier to have a high-quality sex life at this time. Although theoretically these 3 time periods are the most ideal, the key is to see the state of both men and women. After all, if one party is not interested, sex life will be boring. It is recommended that you show your love before doing it. If you are in love, you can continue. If there is no response, it is best to break in time. In addition, in some cases, if one party is in poor physical condition, try to avoid having sex. When overworked, don't think about driving when the human body is overworked, so as not to be embarrassed by both parties. When sick, when the mental state and physical state are very poor after being troubled by the disease, the harmony and satisfaction of sexual life will also plummet. Having sex after drinking will cause high blood pressure and make cardiovascular and cerebrovascular accidents more likely. Women's sexual intercourse during menstrual period can easily cause bacterial infection and be targeted by diseases such as vaginitis, pelvic inflammatory disease, and cervicitis. 3. Harmonious sex life has many benefits, and doctors give for suggestions. According to a 20-year survey of 914 subjects in the British Journal of Epidemiology and Community Health, Men who have sex more than twice a week have half the incidence of fatal heart disease than men who have sex once a month. The process of sexual intercourse can promote blood circulation in the body, enhance heart function, and prevent cardiovascular disease. Harmonious sex life can also exercise the body, reduce stress and help sleep, improve immunity, protect women's breasts, etc., which can be said to have many benefits. Not only young people have sexual needs, but the elderly also have sexual needs. As long as both parties are healthy, they can still have sex at an older age. Many men are not satisfied with the quality of their sex life. Wang Jiwei, attending physician of the Department of Reproductive Medicine at the first affiliated hospital of Guangzhou University of Chinese Medicine, pointed out that if you want to improve your sex life, you might as well remember the following point. Communicate affectionately beforehand and do a good foreplay. During sex, you should learn to flirt with each other and try to touch the sensitive parts from the insensitive part. Use sex toys appropriately. Once impotence occurs, you must actively treat it and don't be shy to talk about it. There is indeed an ideal time for couples to have sex. October is the most ideal month of the year. The 3 days before and after the female ovulation period in January is the most ideal, and the morning of the day is the most ideal. However, the most important thing is the state of each other. After all, it takes two hands to clap.